Hey, what's up? It's Tati, and I'm back with another video. It is WrestleMania week, and you know what that means. At the end of the weekend, we do have WrestleMania for two fucking nights. Night one being on Saturday, night two being on Sunday. I really don't like this concept. Either way, they're making their money. However, we also have other things going on as well with other promotions that are taking advantage of the WrestleMania atmosphere in the LA area. And to be honest, I feel like I have no life because I'm not over there. Now, we do have so many good things to look forward to. Let's go ahead and talk about all the wrestling that's going on this week. All right, y'all. First things first, we do have the Supercard of Honor pay-per-view on Friday, 7 o'clock Eastern. That's a little bit early for some people, but with everything else that's going on that weekend, they have no choice but to do this on Friday. I'm not sure if that will affect the buy rates, but with WrestleMania being on Saturday and on Sunday, which is a concept I don't think I'll ever get used to, they have no choice but to do this on Friday. Now, as of today, they only have 5 matches announced for the pay-per-view, and to be completely honest, they should have had a full card at least a week before the pay-per-view is announced. That's what I prefer. If I'm going to be watching something, I rather know pretty much the whole card before investing financially into a pay-per-view or just investing my time into it. So right now we don't have all the matches, no pre-show announced as well. So I really wouldn't be surprised if they just threw that in last second like they've always been doing. It's like, even though they're doing things at last second, it's usually always a good show. So I don't want to complain about it because I do have high expectations compared to all the other shows that they had last year, but didn't have pretty much any build up for a lot of those matches, but they still had really great shows. They do have the TV show on Thursday. So we still have another episode the day before the actual pay-per-view. By then, I'll, release a video talking about my predictions or whatnot. I really do think that by that time, we'll probably have the full card. If not, then tomorrow, on Friday, they'll at least announce maybe another match or two. I hate that. They should have everything out at least a week before the pay-per-view. Okay, so Ring of Honor's TV is on Thursday at 7 o'clock. And that same night, we do have the Multiverse United show with New Japan and Impact. That starts at 8 o'clock actually. So I think I'm going to just finish watching Ring of Honor since it's already on, and then tune in to the Multiverse United show. I do think that they're going to have a really great show. I love how New Japan is like, hey, we're going to be neutral. We don't want no beef with nobody. We just want to, mingle with other promotions and have really great matches. So I really enjoyed that about them. So for this card, we do have Tanahashi versus Mike Bailey. We also have the X Division Championship on the line as well. So we got a 6-way scramble match with a lot of big names on that too. We also have Kenta versus Suzuki for the Strong Openweight Championship title. So that's going to be interesting as well. And we also do have the ladies. They are going to be in a 4-way match. Winner faces Jordan Grace for the Knockout Championship at Rebellion. So that's going to be really interesting to see which one of these girls end up picking up the win. So they have a really stacked show. I'm really interested to see where things go. Like I said, New Japan is really being neutral in the wrestling world, and I really appreciate that. So we get to see them mingling with different promotions. So if you're not sure who some of these people are, this will be a great time to really get introduced to a lot of these names coming into the Forbidden Door pay-per-view later on this summer. I really think this is going to be a banger. Okay, so March 30th, once again, at 11 p.m., we do have DDT Goes Hollywood. So that will follow the Multiverse United show. I don't really know if the Multiverse United show will be finished by then, but it's Well, definitely it should be. It's already 3 hours by then. So anyway, we do have a really great show with DDT Wrestling. We do have our boy Takeshita. He's going to be over there. Now, he's a really big deal. This is his home promotion. He's had a lot of time there, so he's definitely going to be his element there. So if you think you're going to go over there and see him jobbing, that ain't happening. We also do have Eddie Kingston. He's going to be over there, and he's going to be teaming up with Jun Akiyama as well. So that's a little interesting because this is the night before the Supercard of Honor pay-per-view where he's going to be in action before going against Claudio Castagnoli. So that's going to be interesting. Like, you're going to see, like, with these shows, a lot of the same faces for at least 2 of these shows, because a lot of these wrestlers are going to be taking advantage of being booked into multiple shows because this is WrestleMania weekend. People are going to be looking at, other wrestlings that's going on, especially if you're going to be in the LA area. So they're just trying to get their names and faces out there. This is really an important time to really step your game up. So I do think this is going to be another great show. I'm looking forward to this. And again, I am not promoting Fight TV, but for $7.99, you could be watching everything that I'm talking about, except for the Supercard of Honor. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be $50. I know it's going to be on Bleacher Report, and I think for the international audience, you can watch it on Fight TV. So now, once again, March 30th, we do have another show. This time it is GCW. They do have their Josh Barnett Bloodsport 9. Now, I am looking forward to this as well. I am not a fan of GCW like that, but here and there they do have things that I end up enjoying. So that I am looking forward to. We do have Josh Barnett versus Timothy Thatcher. That's one match I do want to see. We do have Marina Shafir. She's going to be on there with Killer Kelly. John Moxley as well. I can't remember who his opponent is going to be. You already know, if you hate seeing John Moxley bleeding and stuff, GCW is not for you. Now, we do have another GCW show that's going to be on the 31st, and that's going to be against the DDT Wrestling promotion. So that's going to be really different as well. So I do love seeing, New Japan and DDT Wrestling coming to America and giving us some really, really great wrestling to look forward to. So I am really excited about that. Now, for these shows, I'm not sure what time these shows are coming on. No, I know GCW, not being as popular as some of the other promotions. If you're a wrestling fan like me who don't mind watching pretty much any promotion, like I said, I'm not a fan of GCW, but a lot of people that I like often go over there and have matches. You would probably already know about these shows. Now, if you're not someone who's really familiar with GCW, I feel like the marketing for these shows is not that great. When it's WrestleMania weekend, you should be trying your best to really put out your show, to have a lot more eyes onto your product. And I don't feel like they did too much promoting towards that. But either way, I am expecting maybe not to enjoy the whole show, but to find some things out of the show that I will enjoy for both of those nights. So those are the shows I'm looking forward to the most this week. Aside from WWE, which I feel like is probably, I'm not going to say they're going to give us the best show. To be completely honest, you can have the biggest production value, all these glitz and glamour to make it look like the most expensive thing on earth. At the end of the day, it's all about what you do in the ring for me. Like, all that stuff matters to me. None of that, my show looked the best and all that stuff. I really don't care about these overly produced WWE shows. I just care about the wrestling. So if they have really great matches and really great stories to tell, then I'm there and I can enjoy. The only thing that really throws me off with the whole WrestleMania thing is the 2-night thing. I absolutely don't like. If I were to be buying tickets, I would feel like I'm almost forced to buy for both nights, because the tickets are out months before you even know who's going to be on the card. So now you want to see everything. I've been to WrestleMania where you get to see everything that's on the card on one night, and that is perfectly fine. 2 nights, it's like, damn, should I just buy tickets for both nights so I could not miss something? Because if something I like, I really want to see is on one night, then I'm going to miss what's going to be on the other night. So I don't know. I really don't like that concept. All I want to see is really great stuff. I will give my predictions for WrestleMania in a couple of days, and also my predictions for the Supercard of Honor pay-per-view. Everything else, no predictions. If I do enjoy it, I will come on and review those things or briefly talk about those stuff. But I'll be back for AEW Dynamite, obviously on Wednesday. We do have ROH TV. I'll be reviewing that as usual. And the other shows that night, the DDT Go Hollywood and also the Multiverse United show. Like I said, if I really enjoyed those, I will review it and, just talk a little bit about those things. And then for the rest of the weekend, I do expect really great stuff. To be honest, I'm looking forward to what I think I'm going to enjoy the most is going to be a Supercard of Honor pay-per-view. I really hope AEW, ROH really put their heart and soul into this, because this is also what is going to have people wanting to buy Ring of Honor TV, the subscription every month, if they do things really great with this. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to be like $50 on Bleacher Report. So those are for people in the US. I really don't like Bleacher Report. I've had issues with them in the past. So let's just hope things goes really well with the stream. Guys, thanks so much for watching my video. I will be back with everything I said I was going to do this week. Bye.